full time in the under-20s, Rockdale winning our 4 goals to 1 winners. Well done to our coaches and players on a fantastic performance and for the ongoing success in the 2024 season. I want to thank all of our major partners here at Rockdale, our major sponsor, MKD Transport, committed to reliability. Our gold partners, Superboom, Marco Polo Foods, Fine Foods from across the sea. Simcoe partners, Lang & Simmons St George, Paul's Customs and Forwarding Solutions. And our silver sponsors, Zenith Group, Chemist Hub Pharmacy, Bay Street, Rockdale, De Lorenzo Tiles, Tempe Tyres, the City View Group, Consolidated Office Choice Cochrane, Vortex Group, Swift Air, Tiny's Cocktails, the Ricks Group, EMC Civil, Kenny Constructions, William Roberts Lawyers, AI Architecture, State Road Constructions, Kino's Dolce Vita Fine Foods, Riverolski Catering Equipment Warehouse, Level 33, East to West Plant Services, Borger Cranes, Audrey Australia, Boss Cuts, Bay Street, Bright on the Sands, Citywide Building Supplies, Dania Projects, All Prestige Body Repairs, Niji Sushi Bar Hurstville, Suncare Rockdale, Mini Masterminds Early Learning Centres, Dual Core Packaging, ANS Training, NPL Customs and Compliance, and our club suppliers, ABA's Audio Visual, Kingsford Smith Transport, Stano Australia, our 2024 Apparel Partner, Liquor Stacks Reesby, and Son of a Baker Bakeries. We also want to thank the ground signage holders for ongoing support of the club. Support those who support Rockdale. Just a reminder that club memberships are still on sale. If you'd like to get a club membership, see one of the girls at the front desk. They'll be happy to help out. Good discounts on your food purchases at the bar, and also find other discounts throughout the year. So club membership still on sale. See the girls at the front desk at the entry. We also have season passes still on sale. We have a number of fixtures here in the sports centre between now and the end of the season. Again, if you'd like to inquire about a season pass, see the girls at the front desk. And a reminder that today we once again have both of our canteens in operation, the main canteen at the entry, but also canteen at the south end of the facility, which includes wonderful beers on tap. Go down there, grab a burger, have a beer and enjoy the day. As a round of applause under 20s for a fantastic performance as they make their way off the field of play. Well done, Spas and Archie and all the boys. Fantastic performance. Well done, boys. afternoon's first grade fixture as follows. For the home team, Rockdale Ilinden, number 1, Harrison Devonish Mears, number 2, Daniel Collins, number 3, Lockie Griffiths, number 5, Giorgio Speranza, number 6, Isaac Danzo, number 7, Alec Yurashevsky, number 18, Pelikanos, number 10, Brendan Chalakian, number 11, Lockie Constable, number 14, Braden Sword, and number 66, Matthew Cordier. Substitutes, number 15, Inka Sunmola, number 16, So Kateoka, number 17, Bray Ovens, number 20, Ricardo Rizzo, number 22, Blake Rashudo, number 23, Hunter Elliott. For our visitors, the Wolves, their team lineup is as follows. Number 2, Harrison Boisnell, number 3, Darcy Madden, number 4, Dylan Ryan, number 5, Banri Kanezumi, number 6, Samuel Risk, number 7, Takumi Ofuka, number 8, Andre Takami, number 10, Yakub Mustafa, number 20, Vedran Janjetovic, number 24, Lockie Scott, number 88, Chris McStave. Substitutes for the visitors, number 9, Jake True, number 11, Sebastian Hernandez, number 15, Dax Kelly, number 27, Damon Gray, number 29, Thomas Dunn, number 13, Max Cunil. Once again, I want to thank our sponsors here at Rockdale for the ongoing support of the club. Our major sponsors, MKD Transcorp, committed to reliability. Our gold partners, Superbird, Marco Polo Foods, fine foods from across the sea. Simico partners for your taxation and advisory needs. Lang & Simmons St George, Paul's Customs and Forwarding Solutions for your freight forwarding needs. Our silver sponsors, Zenith Group, Chemist Hub Pharmacy, Bay Street, Rockdale, Di Lorenzo Tiles, Tempe Tyres, Cityview Group, Consolidated Office Choice Cochra, Vortex Group, Swift Air, Tiny's Cocktails, The Ricks Group, EMC Civil, Kenny Constructions, William Roberts Lawyers, AI Architecture, State Road Constructions, Pino's Dolce Vita Fine Foods, River Oscar Caning Equipment, Level 33 Development Group, East to West Plant Services, Borger Cranes, Audrey Australia, Boss Cuts Barbers, Bay Street, Brighton and the Sands, Sydney White Building Supplies, Dania Projects, All Prestige Body Repairs, Nishi Sushi Bar Hurstville, Suncare Rockdale, Mini Masterminds Early Learning, Dual Core Packaging, ANS Training, and our club suppliers, ABA's, Audio Visual, Kingston Transport, Stano Australia, our 2024 Apparel Partner, Liquor Stacks Reesby and Son of a Baker. We also want to thank all of our ground signage holders for the ongoing support of the club. Support those that support Rockdale. Just a reminder that club memberships are still on sale. If you'd like to purchase a club membership, please see the kind staff at our gate at the entry to the facility. We also have season tickets that are still on sale. We have a number of games remaining to 30-round season. It's not too late to grab a season pass and grab your official season members polo. serve for your team, Rockdale Ilinden.
It's a good afternoon from the Ilinden Sports Centre as Rockdale return home looking to bounce back against the emerging Wollongong Wolves. As we approach the midway point of the season, both teams will see this as a game to knock off one of the premiership contenders. I'm Tony Slono. It's great to have you along on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel for this round 12 NPL New South Wales men's fixture. Rockdale sit in second place despite going down to defending premiers Apia 3-2 last weekend. Wollongong, it is in 7th position on the ladder, boasting 3 away victories already this year, and I'm sure they'll be looking to add another one here. It's a lovely day for football here on this Sunday afternoon. Good crowd in to support the locals. A couple of changes for Rockdale, the team that won midweek in the Australia Club round 5 fixture against Harcoa 2-1. Wollongong unchanged. Their midweek football comes midweek next week. The referees in the middle with the captains Alec Urushevsky and Lachlan Scott both leading their lines today. Referee Jake Rose, the assistants Alessandro Ilana, Arinath Gobranath, those are the assistants, and the 4th official is Nicholas Kaur. This is one of 4 big games on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel on right now. Sydney Olympic and Blacktown City. Rockdale and Wollongong, the game we're calling. Western Sydney Wanderers taking on Apia in the match of the rounds. And the Central Coast Mariners taking on the Sutherland Sharks. It's already been an unpredictable round so far. See if Sunday's fixtures continue that way. Rockdale in their traditional red and black will be running from right to left on your screen. Wollongong in their away kit. The white, the red shorts and black numbering. Those teams with you straight after kickoff. Rockdale going to keep pace with the leaders. Wollongong trying to make a statement. Try and get one over one of the teams many predict will feature heavily in the finals. There is the opening whistle. Rockdale on the attack straight away. Into the attacking half. Georgios Baranza in defence today, along with Lockie Griffiths. Their team in goals. Harrison Devonish-Mears. So we mentioned Daniel Collins and Lockie Griffiths in defence. Left wing back, Georgios Baranza. And Braden Sorge is the right back as they send the ball forward early. Cordier in pursuit. First time cross. Kanaizumi deals with it quite easily. His opposite number, Speranza, sending it back in that direction. Midfield for Rockdale today includes Isaac Dunzo, who just played the ball. Still Cordier into the box now, using good footwork. Cutting it back. Was that a handball? No. The referee says knock behind for a corner. Dean Pelikanos, of course. Lachlan Constable also in midfield. Leading the line, starting striker Alec Urushevsky. Brendan Chalakian also up front too. So first corner of the day, going the way of the home side. Chalakian at the corner flag. Delivers and loops one to the back post. Taken safely. Janjetovic deals with that one nicely. Good distribution too. Mustafa almost on the end of that one. McStay, good control. Free kick going the way of the Wolves. They're starting 11. Janjetovic in goals. Harrison Busnell, Darcy Madden, Dylan Ryan. Just ahead of then Banri Kanaizumi, Takami, Mustafa. McStay a little further forward. Lachlan Scott. And also Takumi Ofuka. last week's NPL New South Wales Team of the Week after their 3-2 victory over Sydney FC on Sunday. We're looking to build on that one. The benches for Rockdale: Nika Sunmola, Sokatoaka, Bray Ovens, Ricardo Rizzo is the backup goalkeeper, Blake Rashudo and Hunter Elliott. Nice ball played by Cordier. Urushevsky chasing at the byline. What can the Baker deliver here? Wrong footsie's man. Header not convincing and crashes into the crossbar. First attempt of the day. Rockdale should have made it 1-0. The bench for Wollongong: Max Cunial, the backup keeper, Jake True, Dax Kelly, Sebastian Hernandez, Damon Gray, and Thomas Dunn. Coaches this afternoon: David Carney for Wollongong, Paul D for Rockdale. Been a frantic opening couple of minutes. Scott asking for a free kick. Thought he was held. Frustration early from the captain. Cordier's looked good early. What can he whip in? Going right into the box. Cordier cutting it across. Touched away, but it's futile because Urushevsky has the first goal of the game. That's 11 goals in 12 games. He's a freak, the Baker. Rare sight that he's not on the score sheets, and he gets one in the first 5 minutes. Cordier, who's been really good since coming into the starting side. Ball palmed away by Janjetovic, and Urushevsky was on the spot. Rockdale up 1-0. Throw in one by Wollongong. How do they respond? Madden chips one forward. Came back from the Peninsula Power up in Queensland. Kanaizumi has been really dangerous in set pieces this year. Wollongong get the chance. I'm sure he'll feature. Takami. Now Ofuka, the danger man. Switches it wide. Mustafa. South Sudanese international. Riak, another one of those Sudanese players kitting up for Wollongong today. Rockdale started the round in second position. A loss today could see them drop as low as fifth. So a lot riding on this one. Rockdale in their 11 games, 7 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses. Plus 11 differential. 23 points. They're 1 point above Apia, who knocked them off last weekend. For Wollongong, 7th position, 5 wins. Shalakian stepping over, getting to the byline. Good shots, but taken safely by Janjetovic. 5 wins, 2 draws, 4 losses. Plus 6. 17 points. They're 3 points behind Sydney United 58. Who coming into the round were in 6th position. They had a win yesterday. Mustafa. Best opportunity for Wollongong today. Bends it to the back post. Over the head of Scott. Devon Ishmears. Spent time over in the US college system. Plying his trade as a goalkeeper. Griffiths. Giorgio Speranza, of course the older brother of Roberto Speranza. Roberto played under 20s earlier. Big win for Rockdale. 4-1. Be a throw the way of Rockdale, so they've really dominated this first 10 minutes, the hosts. They lost last week to Apia, breaking a 4-game winning streak. Wollongong's win last week stopped their 4-game winless run. So it's all about building on last week. Nice turn from Chalakian. Plays it along the carpet for Urushevsky. Not to be that time. Daniel Collins, former Blacktown City FC player, 28 years old. Went through the Wrexham FC Academy before they were bought by actor Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney. Sorge wins the second ball. Griffiths. Speranza. Griffiths again. What are they cooking here, Rockdale? Turnover. Here comes the transition from Wollongong. Scott fouled. The Wollongong captain arguing that's not the first time that's happened, but the first time it was called. Already 4 games played in round 12 in NPL New South Wales men's. 3-2 victory for Manly over North West Sydney Spirit. Sydney United 58, 2-0 over Sydney FC. Marconi 4-0 against St George FC. And Hills, a 2-0 victory over St George City. Some may deem that one an upset. Wollongong will be looking to draw some inspiration. Hills United so gritty. Collins looks up, thought about a long pass, decided on short. On that right-hand channel. It's won by Rockdale again, in good position too. Rockdale heading forward. Sorge plays it into the box. Chalakian 1-2 with Sorge. He tries to slide it back in. Cleared away by Takami. Rockdale on the attack. Already a goal up this afternoon, courtesy of skipper Alek Urushevsky. Opening 4 minutes of this game. He doesn't take long, Urushevsky. Unbelievable. Hasn't scored in 1 game this season. Scored in the rest of them. Sorge. Griffiths. Nice pass for Cordier. Around the D. Dunzor. That pass was a bit heavy. In the end, it was lucky it was ricocheted, but same result. Safely in the arms of Vedran Janjetovic, former Sydney FC and Western Sydney Wanderers goalkeeper in the A-League. Over 160 caps for the goalkeeper. Three clean sheets for Wollongong this year. They won't add to that tally today. Rockdale, they've got 2. That's still on the cards. Both these teams love to attack. It's not a surprise we've got a goal in the opening 5 minutes. McStay chips it forward, looking for his captain, Scott. Giorgio Speranza gets rid of that one. Riak. Wollongong have already got 3 away victories this year. Looking to add to that tally today. against Blacktown City. Sydney United particularly. Here they go loading up. Ball bent into the box. It's a free kick to Rockdale. Griffiths was fouled by one of the Wollongong attackers. Naizumi struggled with that clearance, was able to win the foul in the end. We mentioned off the top, Rockdale through the next round of the Australia Cup after knocking off Harcoa on Wednesday, the Australia Cup. Harcoa currently third in League One, having a good season, trying to get promoted back into men's first grade. Mount Druitt at the moment doing quite well in that competition. They lead the charge. Free kick one by Wollongong. McStay, the dead ball specialist for the Wolves. Jostling in the box. Referee Rose watching the players and will let it go on. McStay delivers towards the back post. Uprising. Devonish Mears, and he sends Urushevsky on the run. Ufuka, the number 7. Long throw from Urushevsky. Lands at the feet of Chalakian. Tries to slide it underneath. A good save by Janietovic. Is there nothing Urushevsky can't do? He'll be doing the throw-ins next. Chalakian. Almost on the volley. Thought about it. To Pelikanovs. Mustafa wins it in transition. Ryan wanted to find Mustafa. Cleared away by Collins, but again in a really good position for Constable. McStay wins that challenge and sends it back where it came from. Danzo. Constable. Danzo again. It's a contest in midfield. Rockdale just winning those ones slightly. Riak, very tall. Able to win many contests in that midfield when he's a contender. Sorge again. Doesn't have the height advantage, but does well in the contest. 3 goals already around the grounds in 3 of the 4 games. Sutherland 1-0 over the Central Coast Mariners. That one will have a big bearing on the relegation battle. Sydney Olympic 1-0 at home against Blacktown City. And of course here Rockdale, a goal up against Wollongong. Match of a round, Western Sydney Wanderers and Apia. No score after 17 minutes. Rockdale's the only team to knock off the Western Sydney Wanderers. They did so 3-2 this year. Cordier thought about playing Urushevsky early. Squares it up for Chalakian. Will shoot from range. And just above the crossbar. The idea was right. The execution just not quite there. Their attack looks on point today. Rockdale, they're getting really good looks. Currently dictating terms are the men in the red and the black. Busnell. His ball intercepted. Cordier up the line. Urushevsky. Cordier pressing. Kanaizumi, one of these former Rockdale players. Spent a number of years here, part of that 2020 Rockdale Premiership. Chris McStay also in the Rockdale system too. Here he is on the ball now, trying to keep it in. Euro trigger is the call. Ball coming back, but it's Janjetovic who won the race. Włoszewski, of course, has A-League experience. 10 appearances for Sydney FC. He's been the Golden Boot winner in NPL New South Wales the last 2 seasons. I'm sure he's received a few taps on the shoulder. Deciding to stay in NPL New South Wales, and the league's much better for it. Well, judging by today already, it doesn't look like Włoszewski is slowing down anytime soon. And a hip kick right in the head of Cordier. He stumbled to the ground. The back of the head it was too. We'll take all the time we need here. As the physios have a look, he just dropped. Total accident, of course, one just due to circumstances. Chalakian starting today. By Antonio suspended. It is quite warm out there. Sunday afternoon, 3 o'clock in Rockdale. Players taking the opportunity just to rehydrate. It's good to see him back to his feet quickly. Those green boots. Cordier. Another look around the grounds. No score changes. Sutherland still 1-0 up against Central Coast. Sydney Olympic 1-0 over Blacktown City. Rockdale a goal up against the Wolves. The match of a round. Western Sydney Wanderers 0. Harpia 0 after 20 minutes. All of those games started at 3 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Long throw from Madden. Madden with the long throw, looking for Scott. Brings it down nicely. Likes to find Scott. This time throws for Mustafa. Scott, nice touch. Kami. Riak. Now McStay. Sure, Coach Carney want them to keep the ball a little bit more. Try and build up an attacking threat. Ryan plays it on the ground, looking for Scott. Good tackle. Chalakian was clipped, and he wins the free kick. Wollongong cutting a picture of frustration at the moment with their football. They feel like the calls are going their way. Dunzo spent time at Spanish club Levante in their youth academy before coming over to Australia. Good turn from Constable. Puts it back into the mixer. Cleared away. Negotiated by Wollongong. Griffiths wins the ball. Constable tried to find Chalakian. Constable goals in the last 2 weeks. There have been 2 crackers too, particularly last week against Harpia. Outside the box, a beautiful curler. Madden. Wollongong managed to keep it in. Takami. In trouble from Chalaki and dispossessed. Midfield opens up for the home side. Ofuka, haven't seen too much of him so far. Plays a nice ball wide for Mustafa. Tried to put it back into the box. Devonish Mears couldn't keep it from going behind. It'll be a corner. And we do have a substitution early in the game. Darcy Madden. After that ball, got him right in the head. He's coming off. Jake True on.
Substitution for Wollongong Wolves coming off number 3, Darcy Madden, replaced by number 9, Jake True.
So True won't be part of this corner. See if Wollongong could score as a result. Look out for Kanaizumi. He's been really good from the corner flag. McStay bending it in that direction. The header was on target from Kanaizumi. Won't be his last time of asking. Just waiting for the next stoppage for Jake True to come on. Former Blacktown City FC player. And the Wanderers too. Dunzel, man on. Hatch from behind by Scott. So Andre Takami asked by Coach Carney to go to right back. Jake True coming on. Hopefully Darcy Madden's well. He's walking off that head knock. Will be a bit sore tomorrow morning, but hopefully he recovers okay. Head injuries are some things that should definitely be taken seriously. Rockdale working it back up the field. Shevsky on the chase from that long ball. Kanaizumi will shield him off it. Got word just in. Alec Urushevsky with that goal equaled the club record of 131 goals for this proud club. 55 years young. Rockdale, and he's got an equal top scorer. Another goal from Urushevsky would see him break the record, so definitely on the card. Still plenty of time to go. Very fitting recipient of that honour, if it is to be received. Thank you very much, Mark Stavroulakis, Football New South Wales media manager, has his finger on the pulse of everything. You can find great content across the Football New South Wales and NPL New South Wales website. Great previews and reviews. Game highlights, plenty to sink your teeth into if you are a football fan in New South Wales, but in Australia too. Sorch peeled off his man Constable, but just in front. Offside. Urushevsky arguing in the toss, but it's going to matter little. header forward by Busnell. Collins. Giorgio Speranza. Long ball from Collins. Cordier on the chase. Staffer able to win the throw for his team. McStay switches, looking for Ofuka, looking to see if he can unlock him. Sorge right on his hammer. McStay ran into the referee. It's almost tackled by the referee. Chris McStay did well. Ria dropping back in to that defending role. Mustafa, space for him. Played an inviting ball. Scott trying to get in front of Griffiths. Plays wide, but not strong enough for Takami. Cordier shielded off the ball. Play advantage anyway. Cordier heading forward. Was he fouled by Busnell? No, says referee Rose. Rockdale not happy with that call. Cordier on that left wing is causing all sorts of problems. Part of the reason Madden was removed. Ofuka, he's fouled. Rockdale not giving Ofuka an inch. They know how important he is to Wollongong. Already 9 goals this year for Takumi Ofuka. Sorge. Unable to keep that one in, so it will be a corner. This game has risen in intensity. Quite a bit of feeling out there at the moment. Both teams, both proud clubs trying to best each other. Right on the half-hour mark, Wollongong. Can they cancel out the Rockdale goal early? McStay loops it to the back post. Devonish Mears, easy as you like. Easy on a Sunday afternoon. Sorge lost out. Ryan cuts it inside. Was that a handball? Yes, it was, says referee Rose. We're going to the penalty spots. So just a bit casual in the box. Ryan wins the ball, cuts it back, and a handball. So Wollongong, who have been second best for much of this first half, have the opportunity to draw level. Chris McStay standing over this one. Going up against Devonish Mears. Chris McStay, the Wollongong striker, going to draw his team level. 1-1. Perfect penalty for Chris McStay. Goal number 3 for the year. It's an important one too. Draws his team back on parity. Wollongong outplayed for the first half an hour, but it doesn't matter how you get your goals. They're back on level pegging. We've got an absolute belter brewing here. 1-1. That'll give the Wolves plenty of confidence. We mentioned The Wolves, one of the best away records in the league. Taken down some heavyweights. Sydney United and Blacktown City away from home. They're looking to add Rockdale to that list. This corresponding fixture last season, round 21 here in Rockdale, it was Wollongong 4-0 over Rockdale. The Wolves had a day out. The other fixture in Wollongong, 1-3-1 by Rockdale. That was very early last year. So funnily enough, the away team won both fixtures last year. Wollongong hoping to continue that theme. True, 1-on-1 with Griffiths. And wins the free kick. Does True. Referee Jake Rose trying to restore order. Chris McStay scored with the penalty moments ago. McStay going to see if he can be provider this time. Bends one nicely, headed away from Griffiths. Rushevsky trying to break away here, Rockdale. Cordier on the left wing. Esperanza pushing forward. Danzo. Giorgio Esperanza plays in Urushevsky. Lays it off eventually for Pelicanos. Giorgio Esperanza. Griffiths. Tipped on by Urushevsky. Now it's the Wolves. Counter attack. True. Holding it up. Ryan in that left back role. Plays True again. Starting to come into his own. They've had to deploy him earlier than they would have liked. But he has made a difference, Jake True. Pelicanos. Giorgio Esperanza. Cordier. Gets past Akami. Cordier. At the byline, cuts it back inside. Speranza puts it back in the middle. But the Wolves defending resolutely. A free kick won by Wollongong. Starting to get some calls go their way, the visitors. Mustafa's pass intercepted. Riak and Mustafa trying to get on the same page. One here at the Ilinden Sports Centre. Play down, Matthew Cordier. Being attended to by the physio. Had a head knock earlier in the game, went down. Dare say he won't play the full complement. He may not even make it to half-time. 8 minutes from the break, a goal apiece. Alek Urushevsky scoring in the 4th minute. That was cancelled out by a penalty to Chris McStay just after the half-hour mark. Long throw looking for Scott. Cholakian. Pass Riak. Takami and Urushevsky. Physio called back again. Urushevsky claiming a high boot from Takami. Might have been Busnell actually. The skipper taking his time. So last week, the 4-game winning streak of Rockdale ended courtesy of Apia, but before that, wins against Sydney Olympic, Sydney United 58, Northwest Sydney Spirit and Hills United, so some good points picked up. No free kick. Chalakian was trying to con the referee into receiving the free kick. It'll be a throw for Rockdale, courtesy of Giorgio Speranza. Giorgio Speranza trying to weave through bodies. Collins, not in his game to have a long-range shot. Pelikanos, nicely disguised ball. Chalakian does the same. Urushevsky just outside the box. It'll be a free kick. An inch away. Got goal side of his man. Wollongong had to give away the free kick. It's lucky it's only that. This game right on a knife's edge. Plenty of feeling, plenty of intensity. You love these sorts of games. Both teams very heavily invested into it. Rockdale discussing with the referee where Urushevsky stepped off from, but the referee's not having it. Virtually on the edge of the 18-yard box. Urushevsky's not one to curl the ball to his chasers. From point blank, Urushevsky, he's equal with the club's goal-scoring record. If he can score this one, he will break it. 5-man wall to contend with. Alek Urushevsky. Urushevsky to make history. Drives it low. There it is. The Baker is a record breaker. 132nd goal for Rockdale and the club record to boot. A brace for him just shy of half-time. What a story for him. Alek Urushevsky gets goal number 132 for the club. 12 goals this season in 13 games, no less. And he has sped up the rankings and puts his team ahead just shy of half-time. So now Wollongong playing chaser again. Scott in traffic. Takami playing Scott, who holds it up. Mustafa getting in front of Griffiths. Referee happy with the contact. Ball snuffed out by Dunzo. Riak slipping over. Opportunity again for Constable. Chalakian plays Courtier, who's super quick. Heading towards the box, Courtier. Getting beyond Takami. Chips it, but it's catching practice for Janjetovic. Riak. Past Sorge, heading forward, the defender. Got such long levers. It'll be a goal kick. Last touch off Wollongong. Goals in all games now. So we approach half time, 42nd minute. Central Coast Mariners 1-1 against Sutherland. Sydney Olympic 1-1 against Blacktown City. Match of the round, Apia taking a 2-goal lead, 2-0 over the Western Sydney Wanderers. Rockdale 2-1 up against the Wolves just shy of half time. McStay in a tangle, wins the free kick. Long ball for True, holding up in the breeze. Giorgio Speranza. Chalakian leaves it, chipped on from Urushevsky. Down goes Chalakian. Referee happy with that contact. Around the ground, Sutherland taking the lead against the Central Coast Mariners. They now lead 2-1. Really physical first half. Here in the Ilinden Sports Centre, very absorbing. Really good contest. Only the Urushevsky penalty to separate us. You feel there's more goals in this one. Rockdale have scored 3 or more goals in 5 games this year. Wollongong have scored 3 or more goals in 4 games. So I'm not sure we're done with the goal scoring just yet. Already 2-1, practically at a half time. Free kick given away by Urushevsky. They play on the Wolves, trying to catch Rockdale napping. Takami along the ground for True. Couldn't hold on to it. Chalakian. Urushevsky making a run. He'll get in front of Janjetovic. No goalkeeper at home. Urushevsky for the hat-trick before half-time. 3 for Urushevsky, 3 for Rockdale. And 3-1 as we head to the break. He's such a threat in that position. And the goals continue to tumble for Rockdale's number 7. Janjetovic didn't have the confidence in his defenders to stop the shot maker. A really good touch to get over the top of Janjetovic and then sliding it past. He's in some sort of mood. Alek Urushevsky. True. Wollongong. See if Rockdale let their guard down. Ball forward from Speranza. Urushevsky too far in front of him, so he says, I'm not chasing that one down. Closing moments of the first half. 2 minutes of injury time. Dunzo knocks it forward. Referee looks at his watch. There's a whistle in his mouth. Moments away from half-time. And there is the half-time whistle here at the Ilinden Sports Centre. Rockdale running riots at half-time. At the break, they lead the Wollongong Wolves 3 goals to 1. A hat-trick from Alek Urushevsky, the highlight of this first half. Chris McStay cancelled out that goal with a penalty. But it has been Rockdale who really dominated the last 10 minutes of this first half. They lead 3 goals to 1 at half-time. Join us back in about 10 minutes' time here on Football New South Wales YouTube channel for all the second half action between Rockdale Ilinden FC and the Wollongong Wolves. I'm Tony Salerno. See you on the other side. The players are back out on the field, as are the referees, which means we're not far away from the second half kicking off at the Ilinden Sports Centre. At the break, Rockdale Ilinden FC 3 lead the Wollongong Wolves 1. I'm Tony Solano. I hope you're enjoying what's been an exciting first half. 4 goals, plenty of action, end-to-end action, but it is the home side who are in command. A first half hat-trick from Alec Urushevsky and a goal for Chris McStay for the Wollongong Wolves. Where we're poised for the second half. Rockdale in a jostle-for position inside the top 3. Western Sydney Wanderers, Rockdale and Apia leading the pack. Wollongong have work to do if they're going to work their way back into this game. Currently 2 goals down, but definitely can still salvage something, that's for sure. That's what Coach David Carney would have been telling his side, and here they go straight away on the attack. Mustafa plays wide for Riak. Thought about crossing first time. Ends up bending in. Mustafa has it in the box. Trying to turn. McStay already has a goal. Ryan dispossessed. Counter-attack here from Constable down the right wing. Teeing up his captain, Urushevsky. One-on-one with Busnell. Last touch off Wollongong, so it'll be a corner. They're so rapid. They're so rapid, Rockdale. Rockdale loading up in the box. Urushevsky feigned a short corner. Shalakian comes out. He'll be doing the honours. Shalakian near post. Glanced on. Still not out of play. Cordier chasing. Able to keep it in. Well done. In traffic. They still win it here, Rockdale. Nice move. Can't quite put it in the goal mouth. And it'll be another corner. Lachlan Constable, the man, almost had his 3rd goal in 3 weeks. Still on here for Rockdale at the corner flag. Shalakian, near post again. Glancing header over the top this time. Another corner coming the way of Rockdale. Corner number 3 for Rockdale. Is it 3rd time the charm from the corner flag? Shalakian, header from Griffiths. And that one will be a goal kick. Not to be. Vedran Janjetovic, plenty of experience at A-League level and also Asian Champions League. Got his hands full today with Alec Urushevsky. Riak headed on, True in pursuits. Devonish Mears does well. Four big games. You're an NPL New South Wales men's first grade, round 12. Kanaizumi headers forward. McStay. And they've won the free kick, Wollongong. 48th minute, Central Coast Mariners 2-2 with Sutherland. Sydney Olympic 1-1, 48 minutes gone. And Apia, 48 minutes gone. They lead 2-0 over the Western Sydney Wanderers. So are the ladder leaders going to fall? Game we're calling right now, of course, 3-1. Rockdale goals to Urushevsky in the 4th minute. McStay a penalty in the 32nd. 41st, Urushevsky broke the record for goal scoring at Rockdale. And he increased his lead right on half-time. Cordier wins the ball back. Nice turn, Cordier. Delivery good. Urushevsky was offside. Just looks in that sort of mood. Alek Urushevsky. Feel like when he gets on the ball in the box, something's going to happen. Fuka outnumbered as he has been for much of today. Pelicanos, former St. George City and Wanderers Academy player. Sorge, first time pass, Chalakian. Very classy, Brendan Chalakian. Sorge along the carpet for Chalakian. Had a narrow angle and wins the corner. Chalakian to deliver the corner. Header away. Griffiths. Dunzo. Cordier. Dispossessed by Busnell. Counter attack here for the Wolves. Fuka. He's fouled by Constable. And a yellow card for Lachlan Constable. Ryan. True. Trying to get around Sorge. Almost a rugby league tackle to try and put him down. Goalkeeper Devonish Mears barking at his team to get right up to the 18-yard box line. He wants them even higher. Looks like Devonish Mears wants to swoop. If anything's floating. McStay scored the first goal for Wollongong, the only one today. Floats it to the back stick. Left alone, Kanaizumi puts it at the back post. Header couldn't get on target from Scott. That one goes begging. And it looks like for the first time in the second half, we're going to go to the substitutes bench. Sebastian Hernandez is the man who will come on.
Substitution for Wollongong Wolves coming off. And
it'll be Mustafa who makes way.
Mustafa, replaced by number 11, Sebastian Hernandez.
Hernandez had a good day out against the Sutherland Sharks at home about 6 weeks ago. Scored a brace. They'll be looking for something similar today here at the Ilinden Sports Centre. It's been already a very exciting premiership race. We're only at round 12, so heading towards the midpoint of a season. Both these teams have got off to good starts. Rockdale the better, obviously, in second position. Urushevsky hunting down that box, looking to lay it up. He's cross-blocked, and it'll be a corner again. Corner number 5 in the second half for Rockdale. Chalakian having a look at his targets. Collins, also Griffiths in the box. Glancing header. Constable with the left, couldn't get connected with it. And a free kick for the Wolves. Constable thought about a back heel, just shielding it over the touchline. Hernandez, his first involvement. Dispossessed by Dunzo. Scott brings it down. Has a ping! Almost in the top right corner. No top bins for him, but not through lack of trying. It was a it's a sweet strike. Kanaizumi, Scott gets it back from Ryan. Both teams look very good when they're heading forward. Plenty of promise. Kanaizumi gets in front. Scott. Ofuka. One-on-one with Sorge. Gets around Sorge. Ofuka into the box. Hits it straight at Devonish Mears. Hasn't had a lot of opportunity today, but he's starting to look like he's cooking. Gordier intercepted. Maybe a throw for Wollongong. Enjoying their best run of possession and field position in this game, the Wollongong Wolves. They trail 3-1. To say they need the next goal is an understatement. Apia have extended their lead to 3-0. Rockdale won't mind that. If the Wanderers go down, reduce the margin for the chasing pack. Rockdale, of course, has Apia breathing down their neck. Scott. Briak. Couldn't get it through. Chalakian on the counter-attack. Looking up. Plenty of red and black jumpers in the picture. Pelikanos. Ball past Chalakian. Braden Zorch, over 6 years at Rockdale, knows the systems, knows the style. Very proud clubman. Griffiths, the defender, heading forward. We don't see this often. Nice flick on by Pelikanos. Cordier! Bends it across the goal mouth. Constable, Sorge. Pelikanos, now Chalakian, tried to thread the needle, Chalakian, getting around the defenders, down he goes. Referee not interested. Dunzo. Constable. Numbers game too strong for Constable. Free kick won by Wollongong. 58 minutes gone over at Belmore. Olympic 2-1 up against Blacktown City. Those teams jostling. Central Coast Mariners have taken a 3-2 lead over the Sutherland Sharks. So plenty of goals here on this Sunday. Big 4 games of NPL New South Wales men's. Don't move an inch. There's plenty still to go here. Fernandez. Devonish Mears clears. Takami. Scott got in front of his man. Cordier tracks back well. Former Sydney Olympic and Apia player, Mathieu Cordier. Pelicanos. Constable had Sorge overlapping, eventually uses him. First time cross, tries to place it across the keeper. But Janijevic read that one well. McStay. Switch from the veteran. Hernandez. Too heavy for True. Next week it'll be a local derby away for Rockdale. They'll take on the Sutherland Sharks next Saturday. 4:30 p.m. It's an away fixture, but not too far down the road. Only in Miranda. We're in Rockdale today. The home fans don't have to travel far. For Wollongong, they'll be at home down in Wollongong next week against the Central Coast Mariners. Game they'll be hoping to win. The next three for Rockdale. So Sutherland away, Sydney FC here at the Ilinden at home. And then the Central Coast Mariners away. I'm sure Rockdale will be eyeing 9 points from those games. Both those teams in the relegation battle. They've got to be on their game. For Wollongong, Central Coast Mariners, Northwest Sydney Spirits, and Manly United. So a run that Wollongong would also be hoping for 9 points. Northwest Sydney Spirit, Manly, and also the Central Coast battling in that bottom half. Hernandez can't get past Danzo. Pelicanos. Cordier on the chase. Sliding in was McStay. Chris McStay, the son of Paul McStay, Scottish Premier League legend with Celtic. 650 appearances. Chris also playing in Scotland for League Two side Clyde FC. Former Rockdale player, as we mentioned, and Sutherland too. Very handy if you've got Chris McStay in your side. Instruction from Coach Paul D is to keep it. Constable. Strong challenge, free kick. And that is a yellow card for Lachlan Constable, which means a red card after 2 yellows for Constable. Got booked at the end of the first half. So sent off Lachlan Constable. So this game has just turned on its head. Wollongong 2 goals down, but now have the man advantage. What are they going to do about it? Wasn't sure. There wasn't too much animation around the referee when Constable was booked. It's McStay looking to get back to his feet. So a red card this game. Already had 4 goals, now a red card. Wollongong, I'm sure, will be opening the shoulders. They get 1 back. Start putting some serious pressure on the home side. A red card also over at Plume Park in the Central Coast. Mariners lead 3-2. Sutherland with a player sent off. Apia now 4-0 against the Young Wanderers. Match of the round, really one-sided. And the Premiers starting to flex their muscles. The runners up from last year looking to do the same here. 3-1 they lead, but now with a player down. Sit back a little bit deeper and absorb as much as they can. Scott holding it up. Plays for Fuka in the contest. Chalakian gets around Ryan. Here goes Brendan Chalakian trying to tee up Udalshevsky. He's got Courtier on the left wing. Takami does enough to work for Janjetovic. Falls for Hernandez. Wins the ball back from Speranza. Sebastian Hernandez. Wanted to get past Speranza, but the veteran wasn't having it. Up the line for Speranza. Udalshevsky already has a hat-trick. The crowd not very happy with that one. Free kick for Rockdale. The home crowd, one of their favourites, if not their favourites, going down in that challenge, and you heard about it. Good crowd in Sunday afternoon. It's Club Rockdale, founded in 1969, 55 years of history. Good crowd in, very loyal supporter base. Club of proud Macedonian heritage. Plenty of Macedonians in the St George area in New South Wales or in Sydney. Yinka Sunmola about to be deployed. Brendan Chalakian, his afternoon is done.
Substitution for Rockdale. Coming off is number 10, Brendan Chalakian, being replaced by number 15, Yinka Sunmola.
Yinka Sunmola. His first effort incoming. Just gave a little bit of advice to Yinka before he came on. Played for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers and also been part of the Central Coast Mariners Academy. Really nice build for a striker. Tall. Collins headers it forward. Courtier was offside anyway. So still plenty of time here for Wollongong to try and forge a result. They've got the man advantage. .23 minutes on the clock. Plenty of time to get at least 2 goals. McStay chips on forward. True. Getting in a good position. Scott. First time shot. Ofuka. Plays True right at the byline, but he can't keep it in. So now time. Another competitor for both teams to contend with. Rockdale are going to try and stretch this out as long as they can. Choose some valuable minutes off the clock. 3-1 also over at Belmore Sports Ground. Olympic. 2-goal lead. They win today, they will jump the Wollongong Wolves into 7th position. A very poor start from Olympic, but looks like they've got their act together and are starting to forge for those top half positions. Dunzo on halfway. Plays the ball over the top. Janjetovic gets it before Sunmola gets to it. $17 goals already scored in these 4 fixtures today on a big NPL New South Wales Sunday. It's round 12. Teams will start having a real look at that ladder. First half of the year almost run and won. Nearly time for the return fixtures. Sunmola chasing and Sorge wins a free kick. Ryan heading into the book. Yellow card for the Wollongong defender. Referee Jake Rose has his hands full today. Quite strong challenges. Both teams not giving an inch. Pelikanos tried to find his captain Urushevsky, eventually finds the ball at his feet. Alek Urushevsky. Sorge threatening the cross. Tried to get around Ryan. Look how quickly he moves, Braden Sorge. Giorgio Speranza. Danzo. Collins. Rockdale intent on playing out the back. Busnell. Ofuka. Playing deeper today. Ryan. Wollongong trying to break down the Rockdale defence. They can get one. They'll just make the home side a little bit nervous. Kanaizumi. Trying to get past Sanmola. Scott probing. Ofuka thought about a switch. Plays McStay. Scott now true. So the forward line in full swing. Ryan. Header momentarily from Sorge. Headed away by Sanmola. Tall and gangly Riak. Ryan playing forward. Ofuka can't get in front of Sorge. Urushevsky hunting down the ball. Busnell. Shirt tug, so he'll win the free kick. Last 20 minutes of this game. Rockdale up 3-1. Player sent off in Lachlan Constable. 2 yellow cards. That ends a streak of goals in consecutive games for Constable at 2. McStay. Scott tried to poke the needle. McStay running across field, but the ball's already out. Rockdale player down. Physio being called out. Looks like it's Cordier. He's had a really good game, but he's been on the ground for quite a lot of it. Strong challenges galore. Around the grounds, Central Coast Mariners 3-2 over the Sutherland Sharks. Sydney Olympic 3-1 over Blacktown City. And Apia 4-0 over the Western Sydney Wanderers. So if results finish this way, at the end of the round, the Wanderers will still be in first, but their lead will be cut down to just 4. Rockdale will stay in second on 26, behind the Wanderers who are ahead on 30. Apia 1 point behind Rockdale, 25. Marconi 25. Sydney United 58, 23, and then Blacktown City 21. That'll make the top 6 up. Of course, we are playing a championship series this year. So first past the post will win the premiership. The winner of the final series will be champions. No champions last year. Just first past the post, which was won by Apia. Rockdale finished in second position. 6 points adrift. of Apia. Wollongong 7th last year. So I want to improve on that, but they've got to try and take down some really good teams, Rockdale being one of them. In all fairness, they have already taken down big guns Blacktown City and Sydney United 58. And this one still very much alive. 3-1 they trail, but a man up for Wollongong. Ryan cutting inside. Looking forward, Dylan Ryan. Devon Ishmears just watches that go behind the byline. Ricardo Rizzo, the backup goalkeeper for Rockdale. Preventing injury won't be required today. Sorge wins the header. Ruszewski follows suit. Pushing the back from Griffiths. It'll be a free kick for Scott. Really got to play in that number 9 role. He's been holding up most things today, Lachlan Scott. Providing for the likes of Jake True and Mustafa before he was replaced by Hernandez. McStay pops it into the box. Coming late was Busnell. Go behind for a goal kick. Of course, NPL Women's. An exciting competition again this year. Wollongong trying to head forward again, but a counter-attack from Rockdale. Cordier. Dunzo. Griffiths. Been one of the best for Rockdale today. Cordier, flag stayed down for him. Playing Pelicanos. Giorgio Speranza, hasn't he scored some crackers in his time here already at Rockdale? Dunzo. Cordier, here come Rockdale. Sunmorla tried to play Cordier again. Again, Jedovic diving in for the save. Hernandez brings it down. Ryan. Scott plays True wide. Switches it back to the other side of the box. Sunmorla. Woroszewski wants it back, does Sunmorla. There he goes, released. Coming towards the box, Sunmorla. Thought about teeing up his captain. Still on for Sunmorla. Kanaizumi couldn't win the ball. Woroszewski. Pelicanos taking his time. Dunzo, now Sorge. Sizing up his options, Braden Sorge. Decides on the skipper. Sorge again. Definitely haven't gone back in their shell. Rockdale. Ruszewski. Cordier. Speranza overlapping. Back post. Couldn't get there in time. Team Pelicanos. So they've really not gone back in their shell. Rockdale. Sanmola. 1-2. Trying to get past Riak. Sanmola, a sign of fresh legs. Nice footwork from Sanmola. Has all the tricks in the book. 10 minutes from time. Rockdale still 3-1 up. Scott trying to get in front. Collins wins a free kick. Apia have made it 5 against the Western Sydney Wanderers. Apia 5-0. Really sending a message to the competition. Sydney Olympic doing the same. A 3-1 lead over Blacktown City with 10 minutes to go. Central Coast Mariners 3-2 in that relegation dogfight. Collins chips it long, looking for Sanmola. Let's header for Urushevsky. Tees up his strike partner, Sanmola. Nice inviting ball. Speranza off the long run. Thought about having a shot, but decided to hold it. Came awareness from him. Pelicanos. Giorgio Speranza. It's a tight spot to try and get into. Ofuka. Nice bending ball. Scott, they've got the 2-on-1. Hernandez fires, pushed away. True couldn't finish it, but it's still there for Ofuka. Onto the left. Off the head of Collins. Good react defending from Rockdale. One goal and Wollongong are right back in this. Banri Kamazuni around the box as well. Can they find him? Towards the back post. Header won by Wollongong. But it was never threatening. Substitution. On comes Damon Gray.
Substitution for Wollongong. Coming off with number 8, Andre Takami.
He'll replace Takami. Had to switch to right back early in this game, Andre Takami. McStay headers forward. Hernandez thought about winning the contest. And ball by Riak. The sun begins to set on the Ilinden Sports Centre. Are the chances of the visitors? They trail 3-1. Have the man advantage. But Rockdale continue to play. McStay headed away from Griffiths. Urushevsky. Hat-trick already today. Trying to get past Riak Urushevsky. Played Cordier, but just misread the situation. Griffiths. Urushevsky keeping it at the touchline. Alek Urushevsky stands on the ball, taking all the time he needs. Pelicanos gets between defenders. Into the box, still Pelicanos, turns. Sanmola, Pelicanos. Puts it over the top. Was promising there if he would have been able to get a shot away earlier. So despite being the man down, Rockdale have all the running. True. Scott, nice turn. Plays wide for Hernandez. Dancing with the ball. Urushevsky came from an offside position. He knew that too. McStay chips it forward, True, trying to get in a good position. Pelicanos clears away. That sun really dropping low. Another contender for the players to deal with. Hernandez really quick getting around to the back post. Jumbled by Devonish Mears. Ofuka not too far away from it. Rockdale next week taking on Sutherland away. Wollongong at home against the Central Coast. Gray, McStay, now Ofuka. Finally some open space. Ryan, McStay, Lockie Scott. McStay making another run at the corner flag. Crosses it in, a looping ball. Devonish Mears went up the monkey bars to make sure that one didn't go in. Now substitution. To be made by Rockdale. Be Hunter Elliott, a former Manly United FC player. He'll come on. Off Mathieu Cordier.
Substitution for Rockdale coming off number 66, Matthew Cordier.
Cordier got a head knock early in the game but played on, and he was fantastic. One of the best on ground. Nudging the back from McStay. Sorge. Long throw. McStay, now Scott. Opportunity here for Wollongong. Dunzel just glides with the ball. Elliott loses it out from Gray. Riak. Ofuka, he likes it from this range. Scott on the end of this ball. Fires away off the crossbar. Doesn't quite bounce over. That sums up the captain's day today. Play it down. Looks like it'll be Braden Sorge, who just comes to his feet. Scott almost did everything right. The ball didn't bounce forward, instead of bounce backwards. No goal for Wollongong. More substitutions. Blake Rashudo coming on, as is Kataoka. And Bray Ovens. Triple substitution. One of those is the skipper, Alec Wuduszewski, Isaac Dunzel, and Dean Pelicanos. That engine room well on top for Rockdale. Into the last minutes of normal time. Devonish Mears will pick it up. Scott in the contest. It's Collins who wins out. Throw for Dunn. Slipping over Griffiths and still able to clear. Gray again. Scott. All knocked away. Want to hurry up with this throw. It's going to be a long one. Everyone in the box. Could be a very interesting injury time if this ball goes in. Long throw from Ryan. On a back from Busnell. Has a shot. It had good power as well. But in the safe clutches, Devonish Mears. 4 minutes of injury time. Stranger things have happened in football. Elliott bends one towards Sunmola. Header from Kanaizumi. Ovens does the same. Collins doesn't get maximum purchase. Scott. Offside, coming from an offside position again. Clock winding down here at the Ilinden Sports Centre. Many of today's games wrapping up into injury time. Central Coast Mariners 3-2 over Sutherland. Sydney Olympic 3-2 over Blacktown City. And Apia 6-0 against the Western Sydney Wanderers. So Apia making a statement, but so have Rockdale. 3-1. Will it finish 3-2 like two of the other matches today? Or will Rockdale put an exclamation mark on what's been a great day for the club? The goal scoring record broken today. Alek Urushevsky started the round one behind on 130 goals. He's ended today 2 ahead on 133 goals for the club. And at only 30, he doesn't look like he's slowing down, that's for sure. Throw for Rockdale. Taking their sweet time to get play resumed. Ryan. Now McStay, who's tried so hard today. Gray wins the contest. Ofuka. Riak plays wide. Kanaizumi. Busnell, everybody in the attacking half for Wollongong. Kataoka releases Sunmola. He's got the pace. Trying to get around Busnell. Can't quite do so. Kanaizumi. Scott. Gray, good interchange of passing here from the Wolves. Riak. Hernandez on the wing. Riak again, what can he put into the box? Ryan heading forward. Ofuka trying to get goal side. Dribbling in the box towards the back post. An inventive shot, but never threatening Devonish Mears, the Rockdale goalkeeper. And that's the full-time whistle here at the Ilinden Sports Centre. Rockdale victorious 3-1 over the Wollongong Wolves. On the day, Alek Urushevsky breaks Rockdale's goal-scoring record. A hat-trick for the captain. A real captain's knock. Rockdale bounced back after their loss to Apia last week with a convincing clinical win. Here at home, they'll be on the road next week against Sutherland. Wollongong will be licking their wounds. Going back home to Wollongong, they'll take on the Central Coast Mariners next week. Rockdale, after Apia's statement victory over league leaders, the Western Sydney Wanderers. Rockdale continuing their push for a premiership, and who knows beyond that as we head towards the midway point of the season. I'm Tony Salerno from everyone here at Sportscast and Football New South Wales on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Hat-trick for Alec Jurasevski, a penalty for Chris McStay. It's Rockdale's day, 3-1 victory over the Wollongong Wolves. I'm Tony Salerno. Goodbye for now.
Packaging and A&S training, all of our club support, visual, Kingston Smith Transport, Stone